Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is lecture number 6 of the chapter Relations and Functions. Okay, so in today's lecture we are going to learn about an important representation and do few examples, okay, based on that important representation and on yesterday's topic also, okay. Yesterday's topic, what was yesterday's topic? That is domain, range and codomain of the relations, okay. So yeah, before starting the lecture, I would like to ask you to get rid of all the distractions, okay, and listen to this lecture with concentration. Of course, you need to listen all the lectures with no full concentration without any distractions, okay. So then only you will be able to learn it efficiently, okay. So without getting delayed, let's get started. So this is what I was talking about. Like in the last lecture, we were talking about domain, range, and codomain of relations. Okay. So now we shall learn about an important, not relation, actually representation. Okay. So the important representation. Okay. So suppose there is a set R, which small a comma small b are the elements. Is that okay? So this is actually the rule to relate elements, and here you write the rule to relate the elements, and where small a belongs to capital A and small b belongs to capital B. Okay. So what do I mean by rule to relate elements? Such as, suppose it's it's just like a 2a. If you multiply a with 2, then it is equal to b. Or if you multiply b with 3, then it might be equal to a, like that, okay. So, or actually, you see this, actually here you just write the rule to relate elements. Rule to relate the elements, okay. So, or you can also write it like this: a, small a, capital R, small b. It also implies the same. It actually also implies the same only, okay. That the same thing, like the rule to relate the elements, where this capital R is there, right? It is a subset of A cross B. Okay, so this is an important representation. So now let's move on to an example. Then in that example, I'll tell you that what is actually meant by this, the rule to relate elements. Okay, so yeah, let's move on to the example. Okay, so this is the question, that consider set A. So A here, the solution. Okay, so A is, sorry, this is the curly bracket. A is minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and B is 1, 2, 4, 5, 0. B is 1, 2, 4, 5, 0. Okay, so, and relation R is equals to A comma B, where A, small a belongs to capital A and small b belongs to capital B, and the rule to relate elements, that is A square is equals to B. Okay, so if you square A, then it will be equal to B. Suppose it's just like the small a is equals to 2 and small b is equals to 4, then 2 square is equals to 4. I'm just taking an example. So this is actually the rule to relate the elements, okay. So we need to find then we need to find the domain, the range. We need to find the domain, the range, and a codomain of R. Okay, so just try to let's just write the rule here again. Okay, so R is equals to uh, A comma B, such that small a belongs to capital A and small b belongs to capital B, and then A square is equals to B. Now remember, that, right? See, which form is this in? This is in set builder form. Yes, what is set builder form? We learned it in the chapter set theory. Okay, so if you don't know, then please do watch that chapter. Please do watch those lectures of set theory. Okay, so now what about a square b? So a square b is nothing but this. A square b is nothing but square the elements present in set A. Since small a belongs to capital A, and you represent the set with capital letters. So okay, so if you square the elements present in set A and match the answer to the elements in set B, you square the elements. You square the elements present in set A and match the answer to the elements in set B. Okay, so now, how do you solve this question? You solve it by arrow diagram. We learned it in the last lectures. Yeah? Yes? So, this is set A, this is set B, and it's defined the relation R. So, R such that A to B. That's what it defines. So, now, what are the elements under set A? -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, sorry. And what about elements in set B? 1, 2, 4, 5, 0. Okay, so now rule to relate elements. Just check this one. A square is equals to B. A square is equals to B. You need to check that. This means you need to square the elements of present in set A. So square the element -1. So -1 into -1 plus 1. So 1 match. 0 into 0, 0. 0 square is 0. So next match 1, 1 square, 1. Match it. 2 square, 4. Match it. 3 square, 9. There is no element, so you don't need to match anything. Okay. So now you need to write the domain, range, and codomain. Let's write it one by one. Domain. What is domain? Range. What is the range and codomain? What is the codomain? So I would like you to pause this video and then check the definitions of domain, range, and codomain. If you don't remember, if you remember, then it's well and good. Then try to solve this question. Just pause the video and solve this question. So I hope you pause this video. So now let's start solving. What is domain? Domain are the elements present in left side, present in set A, which are being related to some elements in set B. So what are the elements related? -1, 0, 1, 2. -1, 0, 1, 2. What about range? Those elements present in those elements present in right side or the set B here, for which some elements are being related to set A. So what are the elements related? 1, 2, 4, 0. 1, 2, 4, 0. Okay. So, oh, you see, there's a mistake. What is the mistake? You should not commit this in exam also. See, while drawing the arrow marks, right, you need to draw it clearly. See here how I drew it. It was like just like showing 2. Okay, so not do like that. So 2 doesn't come. Now what is the codomain? Just write all the elements present in right side. Here in this case it's B. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 0. 1, 2, 4, 5, 0. Codomain is the easiest, right, to find out? Yes. Okay, so I hope you understood this question. So now let's move on to the last question. Okay, so this is the question. So before moving on to the last question, so I'd like to tell that don't get confused by drawing these arrows. Okay, so because in the exam like JE, if even if you commit a mistake, they give you a gift, that is -1. Okay, so don't make that mistake like how I did it here. So now let's moving on to the next question. So R is equals to x comma y, where x comma y belongs to whole number. X comma y belongs to whole number, and x square plus y square is equals to 25. This is the rule to relate the elements. Okay, so now then find domain, range and codomain of R. Domain, range and codomain of R. Now let's write it. What is given? R x comma y. R is equals to x comma y such that x comma y belongs to the whole number. And then x square plus y square is equals to 25. Okay, so here this you can see, this is that this relation, this is the rule to relate the elements. X square plus y square is equals to 25. So this is actually defined on whole number set. This is defined on, it's not in, the defined on whole number set. This is actually whole number. Okay, okay, so this is defined, actually this is defined on whole number set. So now let's try to solve this. So x square plus y square is equals to 25. So how do you find the values of x and y? So first just put value of x is equals to 0, then y square is equals to 25. It implies y is equals to plus or minus 5. Okay, so now what about you put the x value as 1? Y square is equals to 24. So y is equals to plus or minus 2 root 6. So this is actually wrong. You cannot take this y, since x comma y belongs to whole number. So this doesn't come under whole number. Okay, so now what if you put the x value as 2? So x square is equals to 4. It means y square is equals to 21. No, x is equals to 3. So 9 plus y square is equals to 25. Y square is equals to 16. It gives that y is equals to plus or minus 4. But you can see you cannot consider minus 4, and you cannot even also consider negative 5 here. Why? What is the definition of whole number? That is 0 to infinity, which means negative numbers cannot come. Okay, so now what if you put the value of x is equals to 4 and y square is equals to 9? It implies y is equals to 3. What about x is equals to 5? Then y is equals to 0. So you know what are the x values and y values. So now let's convert this set builder form into roster form. Let's write this in roster form. So here R is equals to 0 comma 5, 0 comma 5, 3 comma 4, next 4 comma 3, next 5 comma 0. Okay, so these are the x values, and these are the y values. Okay, so you see, these are the x values and these are the y values. Okay, so now let's solve this with the help of arrow diagram. Okay, so here in this case, these both are whole numbers. Okay, this is whole number set and this is also whole number set, and it is having a relation R. Okay, so now whole number set means, okay, so let's just write all the numbers 0 1 2 3 4 5 so on, and the same here 0 1 2 3 4 5 so on. Okay, so here let's start matching 0 to 5. 0 to 5. 0 to 5. 3 to 4. 3 to 4. 4 to 3. 4 to 3. Then 5 to 0. 5 to 0. Okay, so we matched according to seeing this, we matched 0 to 5. So 0 5 3 4, 3 4 4 3 4 3 5 0 5 0. Okay, so let's write the domain, region, codomain. So first let's write codomain, since it's easy, right, to write codomain. What is codomain? Complete set which is written on the right here. This whole numbers are written, so we write just W. Next, domain. What is domain? Those sets with like which are those elements on the left side which are related to some elements on the right side. So what are the elements which are related? 0 3 4 5. So 0 3 4 5. Then what about range? Those elements which are related to some elements, those elements which are on the right side are related to some elements which are on the left side. So what are these? 0 3 4 5 again. 0 3 4 and then 5. Okay, so yeah, that's it. I would like you to practice these questions once again. Okay, these are good questions. So yeah, that's it for today's video. So I hope you liked this video, and I hope you understood all the concepts which I taught you today. If you understood, then please do like this video, share it with your friends, and please do subscribe to my channel. And I'm always looking to improve, so if you have any constructive criticism, then you can mention it in the comments. And if you have any doubts, then feel free to ask it in the comment section. So I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching.